After 3 months of staying completely out of the spotlight, Blake Lively just made a power move that has everyone talking, and her fashion choice might just be the most strategic statement she's made yet. The former gossip thrill sensation broke her extended public silence with a carefully orchestrated appearance at New York City's Fashion Institute of Technology on September 5th. But here's where it gets interesting. This wasn't just any random event. Lively deliberately chose to participate in Glossy's high-profile beauty industry discussion, positioning herself right back in the conversation when the industry needed to hear from her most. Her outfit spoke volumes before she even said a word. Lively stepped out in a provocative sheer top layered beneath a sophisticated brown blazer, paired with a matching pleated skirt that hit just right, and statement knee-high boots adorned with eye-catching brass buckles. The ensemble struck that perfect balance between vulnerability and power, almost as if she was making a visual statement about transparency while maintaining her armor. And this is the part most people are missing, the support system that made this comeback possible. Lively took to social media to highlight something that rarely gets acknowledged in Hollywood: genuine female friendship. She revealed how Megababe's founder Katie Sturino made the deliberate choice to skip out on her own previous panel commitment just to stay and cheer her on. Resharing Sturino's behind-the-scenes photo from the event, Lively opened up on Instagram stories about what real solidarity looks like, writing, "This is what girls lifting each other up looks like." The 38-year-old didn't hold back in her praise, declaring, "I love and appreciate you, Katie Sturino, as a founder, as a woman, as a friend." But here's what's controversial. In an industry notorious for fake friendships and calculated alliances, was this public display of gratitude genuine support or strategic image rehabilitation? You decide. Meanwhile, her husband Ryan Reynolds was making his own waves across the border. While Blake reclaimed her space in New York, Ryan was busy at the Toronto International Film Festival, premiering John Candy, I Like Me, a deeply personal documentary project he produced. But Blake didn't let the physical distance stop her from playing the supportive spouse card. In a separate Instagram story that revealed more about their relationship dynamics than most couples share publicly, Blake gushed about Ryan's passion project. "My husband's love for John Candy is infectious. He honors him with his words, in his work, and now in this beautiful film." She went on to describe it as a story full of heart, soul, loss, laughter, friendship, family, art, work, pain, and joy, essentially summarizing what sounds like their own relationship journey. For Reynolds, this documentary became more than just another production credit. Speaking exclusively with E! News at the September 4th premiere, the Deadpool star revealed how the project fundamentally shifted his perspective on the late comedian's legacy. "I didn't know that he had this sort of spiritual bedrock to him," Reynolds confessed, admitting his previous understanding was incomplete. But here's where the conversation gets really deep and potentially uncomfortable for some. Reynolds discovered that Candy lived at what he called this intersection of being a people-pleaser, but also starting to kind of work on mental health, which is something nobody talked about back then. Given Reynolds' own well-documented struggles with anxiety since childhood, this revelation hit particularly close to home. "It's still a little tricky to talk about," Reynolds acknowledged, "but if you're a people-pleaser and you're dealing with mental health issues, it's actually a really terrible combination." His reasoning? Because the people-pleaser never wants to burden anybody else, and the only way to really kind of deal with stuff you're going through is to talk about it. They're kind of at odds with one another. This insight raises some thought-provoking questions about celebrity culture and mental health advocacy. Are we finally reaching a point where A-list stars can be genuinely vulnerable about their struggles? Or is this calculated authenticity designed to make them more relatable and marketable? The timing of both Blake's strategic reemergence and Ryan's deeply personal documentary premiere, happening simultaneously while they support each other from different cities, feels almost too perfectly orchestrated. The couple, who share 4 children, James 10, Inez 8, Betty 5, and Olin 2, seems to have mastered the art of maintaining individual careers while presenting a united front. What's your take on this coordinated comeback strategy? Do you think Blake's 3-month absence was a calculated move to build anticipation, or was she genuinely taking necessary time away from the public eye? And when celebrities like Ryan Reynolds open up about mental health struggles, does it help normalize these conversations, or does it feel performative? Drop your thoughts in the comments. This is exactly the kind of celebrity behavior that deserves some real talk.